In today's video, we will talk about the channels in Cisco Webex. In short, a channel is the entry point. So when a customer calls, it reaches Webex, and then the entry point in this case is inbound telephony, which means that the caller has called the customer care number. So the channel is inbound telephony in this case. And then the call gets routed to the IVR. And then from the support queue, it gets routed to the agent. Now, this diagram on your screen shows the inbound channel, but there are other channels as well. Most organizations have multiple ways of reaching them. For example, in case of a bank or an ISP, you can pick up one of the many channels to reach out to them. You can contact them via chats, emails, social media, inbound telephony, or by getting a call scheduled via outbound telephony. All of these options are different channels for the customer to reach out to the organization. And it is up to the customer's convenience which channel they choose to reach out to the agent. So, if the customer sends an email to their support address, it reaches the Cisco Webex Contact Center. It gets routed to the particular agent. And regardless of which channel the customer chooses to pick, it can be routed to the single agent's desktop. With the help of this diagram, you can see different channels available to the customer and see that they can all be routed to the Cisco Webex Contact Center. Now, you have an understanding of what channels are. So, let us now understand how to configure them. First, you need to access the Contact Center hub and then name your entry point. Provide a short description and then define the channel type. As you can see in the dropdown, it could be chat, email, social channel, inbound or outbound telephony, any of those. And once you do that, it'll ask you to assign the business hours. Now let us log into the dashboard. So on the Contact Center overview page under Customer Experience, click on Channels to see a list of existing channels. We can create a new channel by clicking on Create Channel. We need to give it a name as that is a mandatory field for obvious reasons. You can skip the description and then we need to select the channel type. If you select Chat, it'll ask you to enter an asset name. You can select Live Chat or Chat widget through which it'll get routed to a live agent. If you select Email, you can configure the organization's or the support team's email address and update that over here. Similarly, if you select social media, these are some of the app options that you get. Facebook Messenger, SMS, WhatsApp, etc. And then you need to pick a time zone. If you select inbound telephony, you need to select the time zone and the routing flow. That is, where the call needs to be routed. You then get to select the hold music that you want the callers to hear. And when I select a routing flow, I also need to map the agents who are going to receive the calls. So then we need to add the customer service telephone number here. So when the caller dials this number through the inbound telephony, it will come to this routing flow and then go to the available agent. And this is a page to configure the channels. Thank you and see you in the next.